What's up, boys and girls? Welcome to another video with me, Alex, the dude who likes personal finance and lives in one of the most remote places on Earth, Greenland. How do you get a job in Greenland, or how do you find any available jobs in Greenland? Those are some of the questions I've been getting quite a lot here lately, and instead of just telling the poor viewers, go onto Google and search for job in Greenland and hit enter, I thought I would make this little video and hopefully guide you a little more into the process of how you can get employment in Greenland, just like I did. So if you're curious as to where or how you get a job here in Greenland, fear not, I have filled up the description down below with the job portal links and all that good stuff, so just go down and check the description out and click on those links. Well, sit back, relax, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get going. In Greenland, finding a job works just like in any other country, where you have the highest success rate coming from your own personal network, which basically consists of your friends and close relatives, etc., and the little lower success rates coming from any online ads or any other company posting a position, but you don't necessarily know anybody on the inside of that firm. So the easiest way to get a job is basically if you know someone who has a job position open, or you know someone within that firm who can vouch for you if it comes to picking you or another applicant. Because pretty much a lot of people have pretty good qualifications nowadays, so usually what it comes down to is your network. Network is everything also in Greenland. I actually got my first job when a family member of mine bumped into my former boss in the airport, and they just chit-chatted back and forth, and what it boiled down to was that I applied for a job in my former boss's company and I got the job. So network. But a little further down the success rate ladder, we will find the online job portals. But for you watching, trying to get a job in Greenland, you will most likely not have any connections or any family members in Greenland, so going the online job portal route is definitely the way for you to go. And for this, I have linked the job portals I'm about to mention right now down below in the description, so if you got anything from this video, you basically have a lot of useful links down below. And a little fun fact, I actually found my current job, or my second job in Greenland. I found that on an online job portal, so the success rates are okay. So to mention some of the job portals we have, we start out with the first one, which is called Samitiak, which is our local newspaper here in Greenland. They also have a job portal where they have a lot of jobs in Greenland, surprise. But there you can basically go in and, let's go one step back. You can basically, this is the front page. Unfortunately, we do not have any English speaking site. We only have Danish and Greenlandic, but you can just turn on the Google Translate on Google Chrome and you will be good to go. But here you can go in and search for either the area you want to work in or what type of jobs you're looking for. And then we just have all of them coming down here. But let's say you want to work in Kommunerafik Sammersok, which is the largest municipality, where most of the jobs will most definitely be in Nuuk. And there you just have them, scroll through and see if you find something you like. The other job site we have is called suli.gl, where we also have, fortunately, an English site. And here currently there are 302 jobs matching your search, but it's again just going through. Maybe if you want to search and be more specific, you only want to get jobs in Nuuk, you can press Nuuk and just go through and see if there's something for you. It's not Finnish, no. The other site we have is the Danish jobindex.dk, where you can also just search in Greenland country, search, and you will find all the jobs that are going through jobindex.dk, but listed for jobs in Greenland. But there are a lot of jobs up here, and you can also, check. This is from Nuuk, for example. The fourth one I'm going to show you is Indeed, the Danish part of Indeed.com, where you can search Greenland and then you can go in and filter which part or location. Let's say we only want to get jobs in Nuuk. And here we just go through it again and see if there's something you like. Yeah, they're searching some doctors for Sisimiut at the moment. And a section chief for the Arctic Command here in Nuuk. But yeah, just go through all these 4 and apply directly. And hopefully you'll have good luck. But besides the job portals, we also have many larger companies here in Greenland which basically post their jobs or their job offerings on their own websites. So I will list all these companies right here. But to mention a few, we have Royal Greenland, Polar Seafood, Taylor Greenland and Air Greenland and all the other something Greenland. Check their websites out. They have awesome websites, most of them. And you can actually also go in and just apply, even though there's not a job offering at the moment, but just try to sell yourself very good. And the list could continue, but I have tried to narrow this video and try not to make it too long. You can just try to find something that you like or a sector that you want to work within and see if there's a job or a company that offers this job for you here online. But basically most of the jobs are online at the moment, so go to Google or use the links I have provided down below. LinkedIn can also be used to some extent up here, but a good way is also to go and find a company, and if the company doesn't give or offer any job openings at the moment, you can just maybe try to find an individual within that company and try to add them as connections and start cold writing people. That's also a good way in order to open the door, since you can't just take a plane and try to knock on doors in Greenland, because you have to have the job before you can apply for residence here in Greenland. If you don't know that process, I have also made a video about that and I will link it up in one of these corners. And to just give you a little background, in Greenland we do have some larger and some minor sectors, but to give you the larger sectors, just to increase your rate or success in finding a job, we do have fisheries, which is Royal Greenland and Polar Seafood, just to name a few. Then we also have a fairly large public sector, unfortunately. And then we also have the third, selling services and selling goods to each other. I was a consulting engineer before. The construction and infrastructure sector is also pretty large. We are building lots of buildings at the moment here in Nuuk especially, and 2 new international airports, one in Ilulissat and one in Nuuk. And then we also have the 5th one, which is mining/tourism, which is hopefully gonna gain some momentum in the future. Hopefully we will see a huge boom in those sectors. I personally also see a huge potential for tourism and mining in Greenland, and I think we have just scratched or are just scratching the surface at the moment. So hopefully in the future we will get a lot more people to Greenland, which is going to help grow the economy and hopefully make us more efficient, and the public sector employers are hopefully going to go down. They're going to go into more private companies. I see that as a plus for this country. And also because Greenland at the moment is relying on the fishing industry and foreign aid from Denmark. So hopefully we can get some new pillars into the economy and help Greenland grow further. So if you're interested in getting a job in Greenland, please check the links down below. I have listed pretty awesome links, and hopefully you'll be able to find a job within the sector or niche that you want to work within. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like if you got a job from this exact video. Consider subscribing, and until next time, adios, goodbye, vi ses, da gus.